Hello people, welcome back to my channel. I know I've had a bit of a break. That is basically because work just took over and Lily's had a holiday. She's had like a 2-month holiday. So yeah, finally got around to sorting out the footage from when we went to Swalcliffe one-day event back in September when it was about 33 degrees that day, I think, and now it's about 3 degrees. It's looking so uninspiring in here. I've just started riding Lily again and she's had 2 months off, so that's been very nice for her. So we're just getting going again. Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. Today Lily and I are off to Swalcliffe. We're doing 80 centimetres there today, and actually that's where we started off at the start of the year doing 70, so I feel a bit like, ooh, a bit of progress, so that's good. They've shortened the course a bit because it's going to be 30 degrees today, so it's going to be pretty hot, you know, so I'm hoping, oh, somebody's trying to break him a bit. Hi. As I was saying, I'm hoping that we don't go wrong today in the dressage. I'm hoping for a clear show jumping and a clear cross country. So yeah, we can be positive, and I'm trying to like manifest the positivity and the going clear. So yeah, what do you think, Lil? What do you think? I'm excited. It's just Sam and I today, so that'll be nice. I can be able to focus a bit more. Yeah, hopefully we don't die of heat. Okay, here we go with the dressage. So we got a 7.5 for our first centre line. I think it's okay. Sorry about the horse walking past. Okay, and then we track left, and then the next movement we're going to do is we're going to do a circle left 20 metres. We got a 7.5 for this. Can I just say, overall, I think this was a really quite generous marking given the heat. I think they were being quite sympathetic about the heat. Obviously, it's better than before, but yeah, I do think it was generous. It's quite nice, though, to be fair. That looks quite nice. Okay, next up, we are going to circle right, 20 metres diameter. It's just like figure of 8. We also got a 7.5 for this. She put her head up a bit there, but actually the judge probably couldn't see that bit. I don't like how there's so much movement in my hands and my legs. It's a lot. Okay, right, next up, after we've finished this a little bit, we are going to canter. Here we go. This is awful. Head up. Come on, canter girl. Here we go. Right. So we got a 7 for that, which was really overly generous because she stuck her head right up. I don't know if just the judge couldn't see or what there, but yeah. 20 metres circle. We got a 7.5 for this. It's quite sweet. It's definitely better than before. Yeah, there's an improvement there. She just needs to be more up and into my hand. So between H and C, we're going to trot. And then we're going to do medium walk between C and M. So we've got a 7 for them. There's barely any comments, by the way. And then we're going to change the rein, free walk on a long rein. It does say needs to stretch nose more forwards and down. We got a 6.5 for this. I agree. Our free walk could definitely be a lot better. Okay, and then KAF was medium walk. We got a 7 for this little walk here. And then FBM was working trot, which we got a 7.5 for. I think her head came up a bit there again. And then between M and C, we're going to canter. There we go. 7.5 we got for our canter. And then another circle. Circle left 20 metres. Actually, I do think that her canter work looks a lot better here from the last one that I did the voiceover of. A great chew. I still think it's generous, but it's definitely better. Okay, so in a minute we are going to trot, which you got 6.5 for. You can see she just loses the outline and kind of like runs into it. Yeah, it says transition needs to be more balanced, which is correct. Okay, changing the rein. We got 7.5 for changing the rein. Looks nice, looks nice. At least didn't go wrong this time. paranoid about that now. Okay, so next up, we are going to change the rain again, actually. And we got a 7.5 for this also. Yeah, it's just there's a little bit of inconsistency in her head. Much improved like there. I think the flies are annoying her there, actually. Okay, so down the centre line. Obviously, you can see we are not on the centre line there. We're like way to the left, but we got a 7, and actually it said not on the centre line and crooked to halt, so 7 was very generous there. But yeah, overall, a lot better, a lot more improved from Great Chew from where I went wrong, and she's definitely like working in a better outline. There's just things that need tidying up, and she just needs to strengthen all over more. But yeah, so overall, we got a 27 for that. We got 7.5 for paces, 7.5 for impulsion, 7.5 for submission, 7.5 for rider. It says promising work, could be more fluent in transitions. So we just finished our dressage, as you can see, pretty sweaty. I've just sponged her off, bless her. She was pretty hot out there. I actually thought it went pretty well. I had to more so kick than hold her back today because of the weather. She's being quite lethargic. But she was, yeah, I think it went okay. It didn't go wrong, so that was really good. Yeah, what would you say, Sam?
I think that was the best one you've done so far.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think you did really well there. Both looked really relaxed, and yeah, I think it went really well.
Thank you. We're trying a new tactic today of not looking at the score before we do go show jumping and cross country, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm hoping for mid-30s. What do you say?
I think you'll get 34.
34? Oh,
yeah.
I was thinking 35. But yeah, who knows? You don't know, do you? We shall see. Okay, can I just say this is honestly such a terrible show jumping round. I'm quite embarrassed to actually have this out there on the internet, because in the old YouTube days this wouldn't have been going anywhere. But you know, all for transparency in that. So here we go. Prepare yourself, guys. Prepare yourself. I don't like blaming external things, but it was really hot, and I think it just got to both of us, and our performance was utterly rubbish. She gets me out of some really sticky strides that I stick her in, and as a result, has a few poles, which you'll see. There goes the first one. I do it here for the first time and do it again in a minute. I do this weird kind of throwing my hands at her. We're like, what's going on there? I honestly don't know. I'd like to say it was nerves, but I didn't actually feel that nervous, so who knows? I'm coming round the corner to this upright. This is so cringy. Oh my word. Just all round, just rubbish riding. We weren't communicating with each other at all. Normally, like, I feel like we're quite in tune with one another and working on the same page, but yeah, we were definitely not on the same page this day. So we're coming to the double now. Will we make it out? That's the question. 3 strides in a 2 stride is quite normal for her, because she's obviously quite small. She's only 14.2. This one's awful. This is awful. I don't know how we even made it over this. I honestly don't know. And thank God we're coming to the last fence. There we go. It's over. Phew. Yeah, just honestly terrible. Absolutely rubbish. Yeah, there's no excuse. Rubbish riding. She was feeling the heat, and I don't think could be bothered. She was behind my leg. Just generally all round not good, and really disappointing, given the fact we got a really good dressage score. Feeling pretty deflated, to be honest.
What happened?
I don't know. I just don't think I rode very well. Like, she felt quite behind my leg. I don't know if she's just finding the heat hard or what, but I don't know. Even so, I don't think I rode very well. So yeah, crap, because I think rubbish, because I think they said my dress size was 27.
They did, yeah.
I just feel like I could cry. I'm not going to cry, but I feel like I could cry.
Oh, darling, these things happen, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, it is baking hot. She just looks really lazy. So going into the cross country in the warm up, I just really jivvied her up just to try and wake her up and get some momentum going. It was hard work, but we got a good clear, so that was what mattered.
Over the last run home, that was hard work for Grace, but a good clear round.
So now that we've both cooled down a little bit, I thought I'd fill you in on the cross country. So luckily we went clear, but oh my gosh, did it take a lot of riding. It was hard work. She was just really spooky, really lucky. Made it over a couple of things that we hadn't jumped before, so I was really pleased with that. Like a chicaner and like a corner, hadn't done any of them before, so that's really good. We had a couple of time penalties, so I think probably our finishing score is going to be, I think 60, I think, exactly. Yeah, I don't know if I said earlier, but we got 27 in the dressage. So that's amazing, like such an improvement on last time. We got 46, so it's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, and then obviously I messed up in the show jumping, but we pulled it together for the cross country. So that's eventing, isn't it, Sam?
Yeah, I'd say so. Something like that, yeah.
And it's absolutely baking, isn't it?
Oh, it's so warm.
Baking.
It is so warm.
Luckily she's cooled down quite well and I feel a bit better now, but yeah, like trying to put the effort in when it's this hot, it's just,
Yeah. You should be proud of yourself there, darling, because you did so well to put your head in the game after that bit of a mess in the show jumping.
What were you going to say there? You're going to say something else, weren't you?
Shambles.
And you've been a bit grumpy, haven't you, as well?
I've been a bit grumpy. I don't like the heat.
No, But anyway, we've survived, and if this is the last one of the season, which I think it probably is, realistically, you know, aside from the show jumping, I feel like we finished all right, and hopefully next year we might bring it all three together, maybe.
Whoopee!
Who knows? What's your evaluation for eventing this year then, Sam?
Yeah, like I said to you before, I didn't realise, I know it's an obvious point, but I didn't realise how much from one event to the other, as in from your dressage onto your show jumping onto your cross country, how much of a difference it makes to get the momentum from a good dressage, then a good show jumping, and then onto a good cross country. I didn't really put those points together. I know it's so easy to now, but it really makes such a difference psychologically. But I think
oh my gosh, yeah.
Like the way you ride the horse just looks so much different when you've got that momentum.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I feel like it's so hard to get all three things right and perfectly aligned, perfect warm up. Yeah, it's such a feat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Such a feat. So, are you going to come next year then, or what?
No,
that's
me
it
done.
now. You're out now.
I'm finished.
Yeah. Sadly,
I've done a year of helping, and that's it.
Sadly, you're married to me, though.
Wow.
You're in for the long game.
I know. Probably another 40 years of this.
I hope so. Yeah, no, we had a little look at the scores as well, and they're pretty rubbish, aren't they?
All over the place.
Yeah, all over the place. Only a couple of people have finished on their dressage scores. A couple were a little lower than me, around 25 or so. Yeah, so overall, I think the heat has just done everyone over. Really, we're not used to it, are we?
The hottest man in England.
So we just got back, Lil's behind me just there, enjoying a lovely bit of grass now. We ended up on a score of 60, which kind of put us high teens as a result. Now, obviously, not the greatest. I'm thrilled with my dressage, thrilled with getting 27 at dressage, especially after last time. To go from 46 to 27 is marvellous, and, you know, we've worked really hard, so that's great news, really great news. And she felt so relaxed, so that's lovely. I feel in the show jumping, she was really, really lethargic. She didn't feel like her normal self. Like, normally I feel like she really tries for me and she's really up for it. And she just felt behind my leg, a bit lazy. I didn't ride the best, and that obviously caused us to get the 3 poles. And I heard when I was going round to the first jump, I heard that we got the 27 dressage. So when I came out, I actually cried. We didn't film that bit, but I actually cried because I thought, I've like really scuppered my chances there. I finally got a really good dressage that's put me in, you know, good contention, and I've scuffed it right up. So yeah, so I did end up crying, but I managed to sort myself out, put those emotions behind me, and claw it back to get a lovely clear round the cross country by the time. And that's our first clear at 80, so I'm going to take that. So yeah, still no rosette. Well, maybe one day, maybe one day. But yeah, you know, it's a learning game, isn't it? Absolutely. I think a little bit of a winter of doing some show jumping and getting those clears in would be really good for both of us. And maybe before the year is out, we'll do some hunter trials. I'm not sure about any more one-day events, but yeah, see how the calendar falls. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you very soon. Bye, girlies.